Radio Plus Sports.
Free throw line, nice back cut, and a find to Cale Peterson. And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line. A little crossover dribble, goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. Waupun on a roll right now. Will go up with the left hand, puts it in. Another steal and a basket for the Randolph Rockets. Vanderwerf getting the ball to Spies, and she pounds one down and puts it off the arms of Delaney Rudinger and out of bounds. Walda's going to get it near the middle, and DeVries pushes it off to the right. Off to the races the other way. Throws it up to Emma, throws it down and in. Unbelievable alley-oop to Ben Emma. Throws it down for the two. What a feed into Ben Emma from Will Sines.
Dual feeds Johannes again. That one off the window and in. Johannes to the line.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game.
Laconia has the basketball with a chance. Madigan gets it in for Engel. Back to Madigan. Spots up. Got it! He scored!
And people, there are your state champions, the Randolph Lady Rockets. Congratulate them on an unbelievable storybook season. Your Waupun Lady Warriors are champions of Division III girls basketball.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Good morning and welcome to Jerry Medema Field here in Waupun as we get ready for the second game of the doubleheader between the Laconia Lady Spartans and the Waupun Lady Warriors. Laconia came out here on fire and did a fantastic job of hitting the ball and shut out the Waupun Warriors 6-0. And in this doubleheader game now, they will be the home team. The Laconia Spartans will take over as the home team, starting on their defensive positioning. And the Lady Warriors will be coming up first to see if they can strike back and get those sticks rolling, because that was a major issue in that last game. They only had 4 hits in the entire game, and you just can't win softball games with 4 hits. We'll be back after a couple of messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Looking to boost that bottom line? Check out the Massey Ferguson 7700S Series tractor at Waupun Equipment Company. These versatile machines have a wide selection of engine, transmission, and hydraulic specs so you can get the perfect machine for the work you need it to do. High-quality engineering and the latest precision farming tools add value and help you find new ways to be profitable. All this from the straightforward, dependable Massey Ferguson 7700S Series. See Waupun Equipment in Waupun, Watertown, and Eden for details.
Coming up to bat for the Waupun Warriors to get things rolling here now as the visiting team on their home diamond. The Kaylee Westfall will be leading things off. She is the catcher for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Batting second will be number 28, Carly White. She'll be the second baseman. That first pitch from the pitcher, Addie Maurer, for number 7 for Laconia, is a ball. Callie trying to get things rolling right away here for the Warriors. Right down the line, hits off the base. That'll be a single for sure. Goes out to the left fielder. They get it in a hurry and leads things off right away. First batter with 1 hit already for the Lady Warriors. One of the mistakes I thought that they made, and again, it's easy for somebody to sit up here and make those calls, so I'm not second-guessing anything about the players. It just looked tired after coming back after that loss in Winneconne. The girls just did not look fired up for that first game. First pitch is a strike into Carly White. Callie Westfall is drawing the attention of the catcher. That's number 30, Kaylin. Oh, I take that back. Wait, who's the catcher? Kaylin Lemke. Why did I have her down as 8? I had the wrong position down. Got to see if I can get some of those positions fixed. Got myself all confused. 1-1 is the count to White on the pass ball. It's going to be the advancing of Kaylee Westfall. That's going to be high on that fake bunt opportunity here. Trying to manufacture some runs really early here in this game. Carly White, the batter. Gets a good cut at that, fouls it off. Evens the count at 2-2. Kaylee Westfall sitting over at second base. Callista Vandenberg was a solid pitcher today. Strikeout there for White.
Strikes out for out number 1.
Brings out the first out for the Lady Warriors. Westfall still over at second base. Going to bring up number 14, Lexi Lehman, third baseman. She had a really good game in that first game here. Did a nice job of being aggressive and going to get the ball. I thought she really played an outstanding game. Down the middle, takes a hack at it, and that's a strike. Lehman with a .529 batting average. Coming up next is Lexi Garretts, and that's going to be outside. Gives a chance there for Coach Navas to check the rotation, see what they're going to do. A typical rotation, both first and third are crashing, and the second baseman goes to first. Shortstop's going to third. 1-1. Here's the next pitch. Down the middle. Lexi gets a hold of this one, popped up into the air. Right at the left fielder. Grabs it, throws it in quickly. Great urgency out there. Second out here for the Lady Warriors. Brings up number 12, Lexi Garrettson. Garrettson is leading the team with a .608 batting average. On-base percentage of .627. Slugging percentage of 1.08. Right down there at the knees for a strike into Lexi. Oh, and 1. Want to make sure I get out there, and I'm sorry I did not see it before, so I'm not sure if Steve is back on here, but letting us know that he was watching from on his way heading to Loyal. Certainly miss having him up here in the broadcast booth. He does a fantastic job for all the sports that we cover and we continue to expand in for RP. And I tell you, it certainly is much more difficult to do everything, scoring, and that's going to be a little flare over the second baseman's hit, and the Warriors are going to score. So Garrettson gets the single and scores Kaylee Westfall. Sorry about that.
Brings up right fielder number 9, Ava Vandezan.
Second hit already of this inning. That's already half of what the Warriors had in their first game. Brings up number 9, Ava Vandezan, the right fielder. Here comes the pitch. Off the end of the bat, over to the second baseman, fields it cleanly and flips it over to the first baseman to get the out.
They get 1 run on 2 hits.
1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Lady Warriors. Better start as they put up a 1 on that scoreboard. No shutout this time. We'll be back after this 90 seconds from our sponsors. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field. Leading things off for the Lady Spartans will be number 3, Dakaya Chemnitz. Jeff, can I see that scorecard again?
Leading things off in the Laconia half of the first. Center fielder number 3, Dakaya Chemnitz. Bone on deck.
Brings up Emma Bone, or is on deck. Could I get that score sheet card, Jeff, please? I missed the wrong positions. Thank you. Yep, so center field. So I did part of them right, and then I stopped. I don't know why I did that. Partially because it looks like I skipped a batter, too. That doesn't help. 0-2. Pitching for the Waupun Warriors is going to be Addie Braun. Just a freshman, but definitely super strong on the pitching, and she gets the first out swinging. It's going to bring up number 24, Emma Bone, the third baseman. Trying to get my book all situated here after messing things up a little bit. Oh, and 1 is the count to number 24, Emma Bone. Addie Brown will set up that Waupun defense here for as quickly as well. You got Lexi Gerritsen over at first base. At second is Carly White. In at shortstop is Kylie Plime. And over at third base is Lexi Lehman. Left to right in left field is Ryan Babish. Center field is Amelia Jones. And in right is Ava Van de Zandt. Calling it off and getting a call is White, getting this second out. Fly out to the second baseman. It's going to bring up number 7, Addie Maurer, the pitcher.
Brings up the pitcher, number 7, Edison Maurer. Aubrey Maurer on deck.
So there's where I made my mistake on the number 7 hitter. Shouldn't have really been rushing around, but for some reason I felt like I was more rushed than I did when we started the game. See if I can get a couple of other camera views working again now so I can pay attention here. Did a little bit, I went out to check and see if I could get center fielder working a little bit better so that it's not quite as jerky. And here's the pitch. Down the middle, hit out to left center, or left field, and it's going to be grabbed there by Ryan Babish. 3 up and 3 down here for the Lady Warriors. A better start. No runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on after 1 complete. Waupun 1 and Laconia 0. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field as we get ready here for the top of the second inning. It's confusing here when it's at home and the Warriors. I know they always typically do a flip-flop, which is, it makes sense to me. Give each team a chance because they're not going to be playing over in Laconia at all. So counts this as their 2 games. Roz Rivera is going to be leading things off here for the Lady Warriors. Up next will be 13, Addie Brown, the pitcher, and then number 21, Ryan Babish, who will be coming up as well. Looks like they switched pitchers already, maybe. Yeah, I can't see it quite on her. We'll have to check it, see. Maybe it's the same girl. I'm not sure. Right on the outside edge. Number 9 is now pitching. That's kind of thought that there was a change. So that's going to be Gwen Westfall is pitching. And I'm not sure if they've moved how they did their rotation. So we'll have to figure it out because I didn't hear anything from the umpire either. That's going to be fouled off. 1-1 is the count for Westfall on the mound. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Because Maurer doesn't look like she shuffled over to first base where she was playing at. So we'll have to see what's going on. Aubrey Maurer is over at first base. You can see the number when she's spun around. Yeah. Trying to see if Addie stayed in the game or not. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Rivera strikes out
for the strikeout.
Brings up the pitcher, number 13,
Swinging.
Addie Braun.
Brings up number 13, Addie Braun. Again, hearing that Addie was still recovering from a knee injury that she had sustained about 9 months ago, I believe it was. Here's the pitch right down the middle, fouls that one off. Just a freshman, but watching her pitch, she's got some great pop. Out there on the pitcher's mound. Trying to see if she can, a little bit low, see if she can get a hit and keep things rolling here for the Lady Warriors. 1-1. Here in the top of the second, fouls that one off. 1-2. Again, the Warriors are the visiting team for this game. Westfall ready to deliver. Here's the pitch. High. Oh.
So I think Callista Vandenberg's in for Addison.
Addie Maurer, maybe?
Addie Maurer. We'll see.
Fouls that one off to stay alive. 2-2 still is the count to Addie Braun. Good cut there. Gwen Westfall. Yeah, all I have to do is flip over that sheet, but I taped it down, so I can't do it. Flares that one over to the second baseman, picked up and throws to first to get the out.
Grounds out to the second baseman for out number 2.
It's going to bring up number 21. Another freshman here for the Warriors, Ryan Babish. She's going to be playing left field. So just talking a little bit here. Here's the pitch. Good cut there by Babish, just a little bit underneath it for a strike. Looks like Callista Vandenberg is out in left field for the Spartans. Here's the pitch. Popped up at the end of the bat. That should have been a Jeep, but it wasn't, thank God, because that's me. Yeah, we were talking about before. Coach Navas's wife was coming in and driving in, and just as she parked, that one foul ball hit her right on the windshield. And they were talking about it a little bit, but that's kind of the stuff that happens when, depending upon where you park, fouling it off.
Connie said she just parked there to drop something off quick.
Yeah.
She says, I didn't even take the key out of the ignition yet.
So hopefully some of that will be covered by some insurance, hopefully.
As far as insurance knows, you were just driving by the field.
Here's the pitch. Inside. Good job here by Ryan Babish to keep battling here. 1-2 is the count. Head coach Josh Navas over there at third base. Here comes the pitch by Westfall. Inside again. 2-2. Good platoon of coaches over there for Laconia from C. Scott Ritzma, and that's going to be fouled off. Thunk. Good job up there continuing to battle as Ryan Babish. Really impressed with how she's staying up there. Very athletic. Watched her during the girls' basketball season. She was also out there for volleyball. We didn't do a lot of volleyball this year. Normally with Steve Winterhack making the calls, and normally he's the one that's doing that stuff here. And miss him, but he's over at Loyal with a family reunion. And so once again, I got to remember he gave a shout out to him and his wife for traveling. That's going to be fouled off again. Nice job there by Babish. And he put stuff in the chat there, so please make sure if you want to, go ahead. I know that the girls love going back and watching these games after seeing what their swings look like, especially from these different positions. Get an opportunity to actually see it. That's going to be inside, and Ryan Babish fights all the way back from an 0-2 count to get a base on balls and get the walk. What a fantastic job. Bringing up number 33 now, Amelia Jones. Babish sitting over at first base. Good speed as well over there. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. For a strike to Jones. Playing in center field. Two outs here in the top of the second inning. It's the top of the doubleheader. That's going to be slapped in there, and that's going to allow Babish to get over to third, would be my guess. Hustling, throw is down over at short, bobbled. Nobody over at second base, and a good job there by Jones. Heads a base running here from the Lady Warriors. Babish getting to third. Amelia Jones advancing after that single. Nice slap shot right down the right field line. And it brings off the leadoff hitter for the Warriors, who had a single and scored the last time. Callie Westfall. Is it Callie or Kaylee? I'm sorry. Kaylee, my fault. I don't know the girls that well. I haven't paid attention. That goes over the top of the glove, but there's not enough of room here for the girls to try and take off from home, as that went over the glove of Kaylin Lemke. 1-1 is the count. Or sorry, take that back. 1-0. Woo! Come on, get that focused here. Westfall to Westfall. Here's the pitch. Hit hard over towards the right-hand side, giving chase, and it's going to be a foul. 1-1. Warriors at second and third. Trying to make sure that Kaylee Westfall, who scored the first run after getting a single, stay hot here and keep things rolling. Looking for the signal with the numbers for the pitcher. It's Gwen Westfall. Here's the pitch. Inside, hit between short and third. Gets up and good hustle to beat it out, and the Warriors score once again. Nice infield hit for Westfield. 2 for 2 at the plate this game.
Brings up second baseman number 28, Carly White.
Brings up number 28, Carly White, the second baseman. Struck out the last time to get the first out. Still have a runner over at third in Amelia Jones, I would expect. But again, I don't know as much. I'm expecting Westfall to go and get down to second. Down low. Checked her over at third, so now they got to see what was possibly going to happen on that exchange and the rotation that was going to take place. So let's see if Warriors are aggressive on base pads or not. First and third are the Lady Warriors. 1-0 is the count to White. Here's the pitch, strike, and taking off and getting there is Kaylee Westfall over in at second. Now runners in scoring position at two bases here for the Lady Warriors. See if White can get something rolling here. 1-2 is the count to Carly White. She didn't bat in the first game. She was the flex player. She's batting here in the second game of this doubleheader. When Westfall, down the middle, hit off of the handle, squirts, trying to get there in time, just missing. Good hustle. Forgot to hit the right button. Ends up getting out on a 6-3 putout for the third out. But the Waupun Warriors strike once again and get a second run. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Lady Warriors here in the top of the second. After 1.5 complete, the Warriors 2 and the Spartans nothing. We'll be back in 60 seconds here to Jerry Medema Field.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field. Sorry about, again, the ads and the dead space there. Was trying to figure out, again, I don't know enough about the strategies and everything about softball here. So I was trying to figure it out. And what I was asking Mr. Taves here to the left of me of why is Carly White batting this game and didn't bat the other game and how the whole flex position works. Brown throws that one a little bit off of her fingers in the dirt to Aubrey Maurer. 0-0. Ball 1. Ball. Ooh. Okay. 1-1 is the count there. Thought that was just a little bit outside, but of course I'm not directly over center. Good pitch there by Brown. 1-2. Nice framing there again by Kaylee Westfall for that second strike, doing a nice job here behind the plate. Here's the next pitch. In the dirt, blocks it. 2-2, getting a little bit of practice blocking the ball. Nobody on base, so no harm, no foul if it would go past, but she's still continuing to stay solid technique. Here's the pitch, fouled off. And it looks like the W7 camera took a direct hit. Maybe it was just the microphone. That's kind of what it looks like. Keeps the count at 2-2. We enjoy having a back and forth banter. We talk about this again. Another foul off. That was just to the left of the camera this time. Yeah. So it's nice. So we like to. I'm glad that they come and give a different coverage. They have a different perspective. They do a nice job. They're able to get out in the field. We can do the same thing with the camera, but one person, I just am not comfortable. Little flare over towards a second baseman, ranging over, and Carly White making an amazing catch there to get the out.
Gwen Westfall. Lemke on deck.
So impressed with that play by Carly White. That is not a short run. Good speed to read it and then take it from behind to the first baseman. Here's the next pitch in. Hit on the ground to the new pitcher. Oh, she had it for a second. Like, again, the aggressiveness that is played over there by Lexi Lehman. Unfortunately, this time it squirted out of her glove. And she's going to reach on an error for Westfall.
Reaches on the air, brings up catcher number 30.
It's going to bring up number 30, Kaylin Lemke.
Kaylin Lemke.
So we're still trying to figure out. Well, Addie would be at the all the way around, so we'll have to figure out exactly what's happening here with some of the shift.
Number 3 in the batting order to see if,
Yeah.
Vandenberg comes in.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens there.
Maybe it's not the flex situation or designated player.
Yeah, again, I don't know enough about the strategies with all the flex because they did have her initially listed in here. Callista Vandenberg was not, which is a surprise to me. But here comes the pitch now from Addie Brown. Fouled off there by Kaylin Lemke. Strike one. Come back in and pitch. Yeah. Here comes the next pitch by Braun. That's going to be a changeup. That's going to be popped up into the air. It's going to go foul. Off of the building off to the side there. What? I don't even know what, to be honest, what is that building? Is that the storage for all of the rakes and So Westfall gets a stolen base.
Grace Lemke, tap one on deck.
I don't know how to score that, Jeff. How do I score that? Yeah, but how Lemke went down on a third strike.
She struck out, yeah.
Oh, so she doesn't get to stay there. You can't advance that. Okay, because the base is not, yeah, occupied. Okay. That's, yeah, it was dropped. That's why it was, yeah. So that's why she went.
Right, you got drop third strike. Well, it's just to have a big goal, but
yeah.
First base is occupied, so he's out.
Got it. Thanks. 2 outs here now for the Spartans. Up to bat is Grace Clark. She didn't bat in the last game. Is that Clark? Number 6?
Yep, 6. I put Lemke down for some reason. Yeah, Kaylin Lemke built the club. Okay, I got it.
1-1 is the count for Clark. So used to having a second person here. Not for hockey. I know hockey, so I could make that game call on my own. Can't usually still run the camera. I shouldn't say that. I have a nice setup there with a broadcast booth that the hockey program has developed for me just specifically for calling games. That's a hard hit out to left. Gets past the left fielder. Ryan Babish, she's going to pick it up, and the Lady Spartans with a double for Clark.
Drives in a run.
Gets the RBI. And the Lady Spartans have got back on the scoreboard 2-1 here in the bottom of the second. Again, they're the home team for this game. And it's going to bring up number 14, Kaylin Taplin. Strike there to Taplin. She looks over the bench like, what was that? Just words of encouragement coming. She got a nice little smile on her face. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. Warriors still with a 1-run lead at bottom of the second here. Strike 2 to Taplin. That ball had a good rise on it. Scott Ritzma over there at third base, encouraging her to stay in there. That's going to be fouled off. Makes the count 1-2. Number 8 hitter in the lineup. Here comes the pitch down low. A little bit on the change-up pitch. Grace Clark stays at second. 2-2. Deuces are wild up there with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Second inning, and the Warriors with a 2 spot. Oh! Good pitch there by Braun. I thought she had it right there, but it's not. Full count with 2 down. Got the edge of the plate with that one. Here's the pitch. Down the middle and gets fouled it off. Just off of Westfall's glove. Thought she had hung on to that. Again, if you got time, put some stuff in the chat. I'll go back and check it out. Let us know where you're watching from. That's going to... Good job there off of it was a dead ball. It hit off of her foot. It was off of her foot, so it was a dead ball. That's what I thought because she was in the box. That's what it looked like.
Dead ball call?
Yep. Good job there by the field umpire to help out the center field, the home plate umpire, because you could see the way that it just shot straight down and it had to hit something. And it must have hit the front of her shoe as it rolled out to the front. The Warriors still stuck with it, did what they were supposed to do to get the out, but she stays alive. That one's going to be hit hard over to first base, flipping over to White, who's there in plenty of time, and getting the out on the 3-4 putout. As Kaylee Taplin, 1 run on 1 hit. One error and 1 left on. After 2, the score here from Jerry Medema Field, 2-1. We'll be back after this in just 60 seconds here on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field. Up to bat is number 14, Lexi Lehman, to lead things off here in the top of the 3rd for the Warriors. They still have a 2-1 lead. Lays down a bunt, just went foul. Trying to catch the defense sleeping. I think she would have made it if it would have stayed in. Trying to get base runners. 0-1. Flew out to the left fielder in the 1st inning. The 3-hitter here for the Warriors. Outside, 1-1. Gwen Westfall still on the mound. So she didn't start. Addie Maurer started, so I don't know if there was some type of injury. I'm certainly hoping there wasn't. But we'll find out maybe in the next inning if she still is in the game. Lays that bunt. There's a good bunt. Trying to get down the line in time. Just out. Good play there by number 24, Emma Bone, to get the out. Firing it all across the diamond to Aubrey Maurer.
Number 1
brings up Lexi Garrison now. For the first out was Lehman. Garrettson, the first baseman here for the Warriors. Fouls that one off, leading the team in batting average with a .608. Lehman had a .529. Westfall in the first spot with a .559 batting average. Here comes the pitch. high. 1-1 is the count. To Garrettson with 1 out. Westfall steps off, making sure they get everything set. High again. 2-1. Is there such a thing as a balk in softball? Yeah, I can't ever remember ever seeing one. I'm just wondering maybe if they would step off of the rubber before delivering, if that's what it would be called, or I don't know what it would be a balk. So, yeah, I'd have to refer to Randy Armga out there. He'll have to give me a read on what that, if there is such a thing in softball. 2-2 is the count now with 1 out. To Lexi Garrettson. Here's the pitch down the middle. She's going to hit a slow roller over to the shortstop, picks it up, fires. Oh, what a stretch over there by Maurer to get the out. I thought I clicked my button again and I missed it. My apologies, folks. Good play there by the shortstop. 6-3 on the putout. Quickly fielded it was the shortstop. Kaylee Taplin fired it over across the diamond to Aubrey Maurer over there, who made a great stretch to get the out. Brings up Ava Vandezan here for the Warriors. She takes a hack and fouls off the first one. There is no balk. Well, thank you there, Mr. Taves. 417 is the batting average here for Ava Vandezan. Yeah, we'll have to wait to see. We'll check. Good base hit there by Vandezan right up the middle for a single. Her first hit of the game. Good piece of hitting there. Drove it right up the middle. It's going to bring up Roz Rivera. Roz Rivera with a 400 batting average. 3 home runs, tied with Lexi Garrettson, and Westfall has 4 for the team as the leader. Down low. Ball 1 to Roz. Rivera at the plate. Gwen Westfall in the circle. Here's the pitch. Good cut there. I thought Rivera had that baby timed out, missed it. It is now 0-2. Oh, no, take that back. 1-1, my fault. First one was high. 2 down here for the Lady Warriors. Here's the pitch. There's a little flare right at the shortstop to get the out.
Rivera pops up to the shortstop to end the Warrior half of
for the third out.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 left.
No runs, 1 hit. 1 left on, and no errors. And after 2.5 complete, the score is 2-1. Waupun Lady Warriors with the lead over the Spartans, who took the first game in the doubleheader, 6-0. We'll be back after this from our sponsors. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
The Waupun Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. Here are some of the great support they have offered over the past few years. Golf bags and umbrellas for the golf team, wrestling record boards, a wrestling mat, 3 iPads for football using Huddle, new basketballs for girls and boys teams, reseeding and landscaping of the JV soccer field, support for different tech programs, and more. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club also provides scholarships for athletes. Good luck, Waupun, in your game today. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Bottom of the third inning here from Jerry Medema Field. On the mound for the Lady Warriors, or in the circle, I should say. Freshman Addie Brown doing a fantastic job here. Up to bat is number 8, Allie Schaefer. Strike 2 to Schaefer here in the bottom of the third. Yes, that's right. The Warriors are playing in a doubleheader. Second game they go as the visitors. So the Lady Spartans are on home team. Right on the outside edge, just missing. This 1-2. Good pitch there, I thought. I'm trying a little bit better now, focus on running both producing and scoring. That's going to be hit on the ground, over, bobbled, took a hop over there by Kylie Plime. Just ate her up a little bit. It's going to be an error on on Plime.
Schaefer reaches on the error, brings up top of the lineup, center fielder number 3.
E6.
Kaya Kemnitz.
It's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Dakaya Chemnitz, center fielder. She struck out in the first. Tries to bunt, popped it up. Did a nice job there. Should be able to get the double. Did not. What a great play there by Braun.
For out number 1, brings up third base.
Popped it out to the pitcher for the first out. Did not get the sacrifice, did not move the runner over, so brings up number 24, Emma Bone, third baseman. There's the pitch, outside edge there for a strike. Strike 1 to Bone. Chemnitz was off quite a bit off of base. Probably didn't have a snap throw down over there first. Here's the next pitch. It's going to be hit to the shortstop. Almost had the force as it went underneath the glove. It looks like I may have lost battery power on my camera over at center field, so I might go out there and see if I can replace it so I can get that back here.
Brings up left fielder number 12, Callista Vandenberg. Power on deck.
So you might not hear me announcing because I want to go get that camera back. That wild pitch is going to end up getting the runners to advance. Was a Bones a hit or was that an error? Yeah. Here comes the pitch. 2-0. Batting is Callista Vandenberg, so not sure if something happened to Addie Maurer that they ended up having to pull her out. She hurt something. Over to short, fielded cleanly, fires across the diamond, concedes the run, and it is now a tie game as Schaefer scores RBI to Vandenberg.
0-0, first baseman, Aubrey Maurer.
For the second out, and still a runner in Emma Bone over at third base. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, little high. Yeah, see a little bit of a smile on the face of Aubrey Maurer. 1-0. There's the pitch. A little bit low. 2-0 to Maurer. Bottom of the third inning. Here comes the pitch. Gets her to swing inside. 2-1. Yeah, must have just looked good right there. Eye level there on that little fastball. Here comes the pitch. Right on the edge of the plate there for the second strike, 2-2. Trying to get out of here with only sacrificing that one run. Here comes the pitch. Outside edge there for a strikeout looking for the third out.
To end the Spartan half of the third.
One run.
One run comes across On one
One hit.
And there's one left.
And one error and one left on. It is 2-2. I'm going to step aside and go change that camera or that battery that I have out in center field. I think that's why I don't have the reception for it. So I'm not going to be announcing. Let me run my ads quick, and then I'll come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Bucky with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Wisconsin weather, it goes through the phases, like us. Whether you need a repair to your current system or an upgrade to a brand new one, we have you covered in all seasons and all phases. Ask about our Guardian maintenance plans to help keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year through. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
In the lower half of the fourth inning, pitcher number 13, Eddie Braun. Babish on deck. Braun flies out to the right fielder for out number 1. Brings up left fielder number 21, Ryan Babish. Jones is on deck. Babish pops out to the pitcher for out number 2. Brings up center fielder number 33, Amelia Jones. Westlaw on deck. Jones with her second hit of the ball game with a single to center. Brings up catcher number 2, Kaylee Westfall. White on deck. Westfall with her third hit of the ball game, a double to right center, drives in a run. Brings up second baseman number 28, Charlie White. Lehman on deck. White reaches on the air and advances to third. Brings up third baseman number 14, Lexi Lehman. Garrettson on deck. Lehman grounds out to the second baseman to end the Warrior half of the fourth. They get 2 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error, 1 left. And at the end of 3.5, your score, Warriors 4, Spartans 2. Leading things off in the Spartan half of the fourth. Pitcher, number 9, Glenn Westfall. Lefty on deck. Westfall leads things off with a double to right, or a single to right. Brings up catcher number 30, Kaylee Lemke. Clark on deck. Orsinski, your courtesy runner for the pitcher.
All right, we're back. Hopefully, we'll see what happens here. Combination of stuff that time. Battery pack of the camera and the battery pack for the wireless device went dead. Added in a second round of steps for me. Just missed it there. Lexi Garrettson with a great catch. I didn't hit the right button to flip it in time, so my apologies to you out there for that. Lady Warriors up 4-2 now. Maybe they just like being the visitor at their home diamond. We'll have to see what's going on. Snap throw got her at first. Oh, Lexi Garrettson was just a little bit too far in front of the bag. I thought it was a great play throwing it down. Yep. Now my third base camera decided to do the same thing. I should have probably figured that out, but I guess I don't use that one hardly that much, so we'll just not mess with that one. Here's the pitch. Strike. 0-2 is the count to number 6, Grace Clark. Never really pushed the double header stuff. Strike 3 and gets the second out.
Clark strikes out for out number 2. Brings up right field number 14, Kaylee Taplin. Schaefer on deck.
So I know that usually if I have a full charge, it should have been able to last, but I don't think I had a full charge because I don't know if I recharged them after the game on Thursday when I went over to Kewaskum. In fact, I'm pretty sure I didn't. So I should have had plenty of battery pack power, but I messed it up myself, so we'll stick with what we got. 0-2 on Kaylin Taplin. Good job here again by Addie Braun. Impressed with this little freshman. Not little. She's good size. Same thing with Ryan Babish out there. Very athletic. That's going to be a little flare over the shortstop's head. And that'll be another hit here in this inning. Brings up the top of the order now. Dakaya Chemnitz. Oops. I put that in the wrong one. My fault. It's going to bring up number 8-9 hitter Allie Schaefer. I just marked it wrong in the book here. Foul back for a strike. 2 outs. Just hoping it's an optical illusion here, Jeff, that I think that didn't cloud up now, did it? That it's looking like it. It felt like when I was walking out there, it felt a little more humid. No rain in sight yet on the radar. That's good to see. Strike. 0-2. Throw down there to second base. Almost got her there. Yeah, she does. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle looking for Schaefer. She's going to strike out to end it for the fourth inning here. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left on, no errors. And after 4 complete here at Jerry Medema Fields in Waupun, the score is 4-2. The Lady Warriors with the lead coming up to bat here in the top of the 5th. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. We encourage people to swing on by here, Andy. Weather's shaping up to be an okay week coming up.
We got the patio open. We opened it this last weekend, so that's open. Transitioning our tap beer line over to more summerish stuff. I got Ambers on tap, IPAs on tap. Obviously, there's other things mixed in for the summer as we go along.
11 o'clock daily when you open up for some great lunch specials. Want to push that here.
Kitchen opens at 11 o'clock every day. We're open 11 to 9 in the kitchen. You'll have to come in and check out our specials that we got up on the special board. That changes by the day, depending upon what Tierney wants to roll out for that day. But you can pretty much figure we got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy just about every day.
All right, if you have a nonprofit that want to get involved in a meat raffle, you can stop on by here at the bar and get jumping on that.
Absolutely. Come see me about a meat raffle. We do it every 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now will be the next one. I think I'm filled up and through June. But after that, we're always looking for something local to give a charity a boost and do what we can do.
Andy, thanks. Have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field. Here we go in the top of the 5th inning. Lexi Garrettson leading things off. Had a hit in the first, grounded out to the shortstop. Here's the pitch. Off the end of the bat, plop fly towards the right fielder. Drifting and catching the ball and getting the first out.
Pops up to the right fielder for out number 1.
For the first out.
Right fielder number 9.
Just was commenting to Jeff because I missed the scorebook and I was looking at it again. The Warriors scored everything after 2 outs. The same thing happened in their first inning. They scored after 2 outs. Same thing in the second. Nope, not quite. They did. They had 2 outs in the second too. So maybe that's their lucky thing. Maybe we should just tell them to start with 2 outs and then let everybody hit. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. Good hard hit there. Out in left field over the shortstop's head. Number 9, Ava Vandezan with the single. Second hit of the game.
Player number 8, Roz Rivera. Braun on deck.
Here comes Roz Rivera up to bat. She's the designated player or the flex player, or I'm not sure technically. Yeah. Got it. So that's the easiest way to understand it. So it's like a DH, but not hitting for the pitcher. Inside, taken off. Good jump and a good steal for Ava Vandezan. Inside on Roz Rivera. Good aggressive base running here in the call there by Coach Navis. Getting a little bit of the sand and dirt off of her pants. Top of the 5th. Remember, the Warriors are the visiting team this time. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 2. Rivera looking for her first hit of the game. Runner over at second base in scoring position for the Lady Warriors, Ava Vandezan. Here comes the pitch. Inside. 3-0 for Rivera. Three home runs again on the season. It's tied for second with Lexi Garrettson. Here comes the pitch in to Rivera. Hits that one foul. It rolls foul. Swung over the top of it. Good hard swing, but a little bit of English spin pulled it foul. 3-1 is the count. With only 1 out here for the Lady Warriors. Trying to stretch out their lead against the Lady Spartans from Laconia, who took the first game from the Lady Warriors here at home in this doubleheader. That's going to be a little flare over the second baseman's head. It's going to allow, they're going to try and turn, trying to score the runner, throw is offline, and then they're going to try and get Rivera going into second. She does standing up.
Rivera with the RBI single to right.
Nice job there by Rivera to get the RBI, and good base running, aggressive base running there by Ava Van de Zan. And advancing on the throw is Rivera, so a score once again here for the Lady Warriors. There's only one out. Decided not to do things after 2 this time. It's going to bring up the pitcher, number 13, Addie Braun. Here's the pitch, down low. Good block there by the catcher for Laconia. Kaylin Lemke smothered that ball. It was in the dirt. Would have given Rivera a chance to advance if she wouldn't have blocked it. Keeps Raza at second base. Here's the pitch. High, ball 2. Addie Braun batting .360 on the season. 25 appearances, 15 hits. Right down the line. Ooh. Just pulled it. Foul. Good cut there. 2-1. I was looking kind of at this before. We talked about this several times when Steve and I have been doing broadcasting, that there's this big youth movement that's out there, that there just isn't a ton of seniors. And if I remember correctly, I think there's only 3 seniors maybe on this team, maybe 2. Fouls that one off. Just 1. Wow. Wow. Lexi Lehman is the only senior on the team. That means these Warriors are going to be good for a while. Right now, well, according to the last poll, they were ranked 7th, and Winneconne was ranked 8th. They lost the game to Winneconne. 2 games, believe it or not, and both by 1 run. It's going to be high. Get it to a full count. So I don't expect them to be obviously ranked ahead of Winneconne. And with that first loss to Laconia, who hasn't ranked our honorable mention, I think that the Warriors are probably going to fall out of the rankings. But they already have their seed as the 2 seed in their regional. Kewaskum is their 1 seed, and I believe that Warriors lost twice to Kewaskum, both by 1 run, if I remember correctly. So should be a good contest if they can get through to, if everything holds true in the bracket coming up. Right down the middle, good fighting that one off, staying alive on the full count. 5-2, Roz Rivera sitting at second. We're going to do whatever we can to follow our Warriors here, but we also, do a little bit with Oakfield. Their boys team for baseball is ranked number 1 right now in Division 5, I believe it is, for the Oakfield boys. We've called 2 softball games over there. The Oakfield girls softball team is also number 1. Hit over to the shortstop, fielded clean, fires it, and just gets put out, but allows Rivera to advance.
Grounds out to the shortstop for out number 2. Brings up left fielder number 21, Ryan Babish.
Brings up the other freshman who's playing right now. And there might be other, I don't even know. I guess I should do some checking here. I know Ryan is a freshman. I know Addie is a freshman. Coming to bat instead is going to be Olivia Lease, the junior.
Number 5, Olivia Lease.
Ava Van de Zan is also a freshman. Aubrey Farley was a freshman. Babish. Carly White. Amelia Jones. So there is a ton of freshmen who played some varsity and quite significant varsity here today. Fouls that one off is Lease. Good cut there. Strike 1. Roz Rivera sitting over at third base. They'd like to push another run across here for sure, especially since she's in scoring position. Olivia Lease comes in as a pinch hitter. Here's the pitch. High, 1-1. To Lease. I don't do enough softball, but I know that, again, I'm going to try and get some of the Legion here. I got to just get a schedule from Coach Stanky. That's going to be hit hard off the end of the bat. Popped up into the air, trying to get there is the center fielder with good hustle and range to grab that one. Is Dakaya Chemnitz. 1 run on 2 hits, leave 1 in, no errors, and Warriors 5-2 after 4.5. We'll be back after these messages. Listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sport.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
The Rosendale-Brandon School District is excited about our voters' investment in taking the next steps toward ensuring our schools are operationally efficient and provide superior educational opportunities for all students today and into the future. Thank you for supporting our schools and community. This message is from the Rosendale-Brandon School District. Hashtag RBSD Referendum 23. Hashtag Our Spartans, Our Future. Good luck, Laconia, in your game today.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field. Lady Spartans coming up to bat here from Laconia. They're at bottom of the 5th. They're the home team in this game. It's going to be hit left side, giving chase, trying to get it. Both of the players collide. The ball is a dead ball sitting out there. Got her at third if they tag it. No, she gets all the way around. So I'm thinking that might be a double, I'm guessing.
Things off with a triple.
Gonna give her a triple on that. No, but advancing on the thrower, I don't know how it would have been, right? There you go. So Chemnitz leading things off here with a triple.
Brings up third baseman number 24, Emma Bone. Vanderberg on deck.
Number 24, the third baseman, Emma Bone, coming up to bat. Collision out there between Plime and Lease, as Lease had come in for Babish over there. They both were running hard for it, and they both just missed it, but then the collision allowed them to advance. Picking it up. Oh, could have tagged. Fires over to first to get the out. Over at first base, the run does score.
Scoring a run.
On the sack bunt.
Brings up number 12, left fielder, Callista Vanderberg. Mauer on deck.
3-4 on the putout. It's going to bring up Callista Vanderberg, number 12. Pitch there by Braun. High and outside for a ball. Makes the score 5-3, so this Laconia team continuing to battle. Ball 2 high to Vanderberg. I recall mentioning that name when we covered the Lady Spartans at, just underneath the glove of Garrettson at first base. Tried to make the throw, didn't get there. And that's my fault for not clicking that right button.
First baseman Aubrey Mauer, Westfall.
On with a single was Callista Vanderberg. Again, talking about how well she did for Laconia's basketball team. Now batting number 00, Aubrey Mauer. She's looking for her first hit in this game. Only one out. Right down the middle for a strike. Westfall popping out of there. It's going to be hard to make a snap throw with a left-handed hitter. Blocking that throw lane, she's going to have to get way back behind her, throw in front. Here's the pitch. Inside for a strike. There's one that was given an opportunity to throw behind, but easily standing in there is Callista Vanderberg. 0-2 is the count to Mauer. With only one out here for the Lady Spartans, trailing 5-3. Good job there with Braun pulling the string on that and getting the strikeout, swinging for the second out.
The pitcher number 9,
brings up the pitcher, Gwen Westfall. Here comes the pitch. Right on the inside edge for a strike. Good pitch there by Braun. Vandenberg over at first base for the Lady Spartans, trailing by 2 runs. Good pitch right at her. Nice job there. Hand-eye coordination. She's shrugged her shoulders like, okay. Good job there with the line out to the pitcher for the 3rd out. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 complete, 5-3. We'll be back here for the top of the 6th. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Let's spring into a new career with Saputo. Become part of a great company and team. Due to their continued growth, Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible maintenance and 12-hour shifts available in their Alto facility. Saputo offers entry-level pay starting at just under $23 per hour and operator's pay starting at over $26 an hour. Great benefits and shift pay. Log on saputo.com/careers. Spring into a new career at Saputo. Saputo is an equal opportunity employer.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field. Leading off now is Rowan Harder. She came in defensively at center field, and now she's coming up to bat here for the Lady Warriors. Coming in for Amelia Jones. Jones will reach base twice. It's going to be high. Didn't like that pitch at all. She was shaking it off. Ball 1. Harder stepping in. Here's the pitch. Down low. Ball 2. Good eye there by Roan. Take that one. Five to 3 is the score here from Jerry Medema Field's top of the 6th. You know, you can see that 6th inning, but it's the top of the 6th here as the Warriors are the visiting team. That will be a strike right at the shoulders. Strike 1 to Rowan Harder. 2-1 is the count. Leading things off here in the top of the 6th. Here comes the pitch. Right there, a good cut there by Harder. Just a little bit underneath it. Evens the count at 2-2. Warriors lost the first game of the doubleheader here. A little bit of misty. Girls had a tough game yesterday against Winneconne. Kind of looked a little bit flat and lost 6-0 to the Laconia Spartans, and they hit the ball well. Harder's going to hit that one just in front of the plate. Runs. Ooh, that was close. Closer than I thought it would be. Harder got down there. Grounds out for the first out.
Number 2, catcher Kaylee Westfall. You have a timeout on the field.
Coming down to check, I think he's going to ask if he was safe or out. A good job here. I'm guessing that that's what the challenge was by Coach Novice. Can ask the home plate umpire. Maybe if she was in the running lane when she caught her. I don't know what the. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I just don't know what they would have called it there. So check in for Coach Novice, just asking, I think, for a clarification. 5-3 on the put out for the first out for Rowan Harder. Brings up Kaylee Westfall. Hits that off the end of the bat towards right field. carries, and a good job there by the right fielder for the ladies, Lady Spartans to get the out. Two down here now for the Lady Warriors. They've been doing most of their scoring except for the last inning, but they've been doing most of it this game. And after two, Carly White steps at the plate. Strike right down the middle there by Westfall. Gwen Westfall, the pitcher for the Lady Spartans. Addie Maurer started, but then must have had some little injury or a tweak or something that ended up not getting pulled right after that first inning. Haven't seen her out there, or not sure what happened. That is a possibility too. Here's the pitch. Ooh, hits her. Runner on. Gets things started here in this top of the sixth.
Brings up third baseman number 14, Lexi Lehman.
Brings up Lexi Lehman now. This is the only senior on the team, right, Jeff?
As far as I know.
Yeah, only senior on the team here for the Warriors. Lehman batting .529 again. Contact hitter. 27 hits on her 51 appearances. Here's the pitch. Taking off running, trying to get there is, and good job there on the jump by Carly White. Good speed, hustling down and to get the stolen base. A strike into Lehman. The Lady Warriors have somebody in scoring position once again here in the sixth. Westfall steps into the circle onto the rubber. And here's the pitch. Right down the middle, down to third. Taking off and getting there with a bobble and gets the put out. What a good defensive play. I thought it was going to be safe all the way around, but did not. Grounds into the 5-3 put out for the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. And the Lady Warriors still, after 5.5 complete, with a 5-3 lead over the Lady Spartans. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let our family take care of yours. We offer American Standard and Coleman furnaces and air conditioners that come with a 15-year parts and a 10-year labor warranty. Schedule us to come out and make sure your furnace, AC, or geothermal units are running at peak efficiency. Serving Fond du Lac, Dodge, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Looking to boost that bottom line? Check out the Massey Ferguson 7700S Series tractor at Waupun Equipment Company. These versatile machines have a wide selection of engine, transmission, and hydraulic specs so you can get the perfect machine for the work you need it to do. High-quality engineering and the latest precision farming tools add value and help you find new ways to be profitable. All this from the straightforward, dependable Massey Ferguson 7700S Series. See Waupun Equipment in Waupun, Watertown, and Eden for details.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field. In the circle for the Warriors, Addie Braun. Batting is Chemnitz. Down the line. Good stop there by Lehman, but it was a foul ball. Bottom of the sixth inning once again here. Catcher Kaylin Lemke struck out and flew out at her two at-bats. Pops that one up into the air. I think that'll be out of play. Everybody looking at it. And it's going to come off of the ceiling, and it's going to do a little plinko action and down the bleachers and didn't get anybody. 0-2. Got to stretch. Can't sit that long. It's been a doubleheader here, just to the inside by Braun. really love it. I got to check and see what we got going on in the chat here. I don't have anything. That doesn't surprise me because I haven't advocated for it yet. But if you got time, you still got time here. It's the bottom of the 6th. Put something in the chat there. Yep. Go Lady Warriors, or my favorite player is Eddie Braun right now with that strikeout.
Lemke strikes out for out number 1. Brings up second baseman number 6, Grace Clark. Tackling on deck.
Good job there by Braun to get the out. Here comes the pitch. Outside and high for a ball to lead things off here to this hitter, Grace Clark. Had a double in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th. Ball 1 to Clark. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside. Westfall tried to frame it and bring it back in. Umpire had nothing to do with that. That's a good pitch, though, by Braun. Here's the next. Right down the middle. 2 or 3-1. Missed a pitch there somewhere. 3-1 is the count to Grace Clark. And she draws the walk.
Clark will reach on the base on balls. Brings up right fielder number 14, Kaylee Taplin.
Base runner now on for the Lady Spartans. They're trailing by 2 runs. Seeing if they can get some things rolling here. Right on the inside there for a strike. Going to be popped up into the air right at the shortstop, making the catch. Number 55, Kylie Plime, with the out for the second out for the Warriors defense. Still runner over at first in Clark. Number 9 hitter Allie Schaefer coming up to bat. Scored in the 3rd, struck out in the 4th. First pitch in there is a strike to Schaefer, 0-1. Here's the next one. In tight. 1-1. You almost would like in that situation to actually, she kind of got out of the way. She could have probably wore that just a little bit. Put 2 runners on, bring up the top of your lineup. Lays off that one. It's 2-1. Yeah. Doesn't have quite the pop that it had in the beginning of the game, right? So Addie Braun losing a little bit. Fouled off. 2-2. I think that Coach Novice was concerned about that too, with fatiguing Braun since she's come back, and I believe she pitched yesterday too. It might have been Farley that went the whole game yesterday, and that's why she only got 1 or 2 innings here. So that could be as well. Braun probably would have been on Tuesday then, I'm guessing. Inside. Full count. Runner will be taken off here. 3-2 with 2 outs. Warriors were holding on to a 2-run lead. And she walks her. Oh, I'm surprised the runner wasn't going. And she thought it was a strike too. Now you're going to bring up the top of your lineup here. Takaya Chemnitz with a triple in the last inning, flew out to the first baseman in the second, or to the pitcher, sorry, in the 3rd, and led off with a strikeout. Strike to Takaya Chemnitz. Here in the 6th inning, bottom of the 6th, ahead in the count is Addie Braun. That's a little bit high. Can see Grace Clark there getting back into second base. Here's the pitch. Outside edge. Good location there for Braun. Strike 2. 1-2 ahead in the count. With 2 down. Lady Spartans at first and second. Threatening here. Leadoff hitter. Pops that one up into the air. Second baseman is calling for it. White grabs it and gets the out. And the Warriors do the job and stop them from scoring in the bottom of the 6th. No runs on no hits, 2 left on, and no errors for the defense of the Lady Warriors. We'll be back here for the top of the 7th. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Fields. We get ready here for leading things off for the top of the 7th. Lexi Garrettson takes a ball for that first pitch. Holding on right now to a 2-run lead. Ball 1. Right down the middle, hit hard over to the shortstop, bobbled. Getting there in time is Larry Garrettson. Good hustle there by Lexi to get down the line on the error by the shortstop.
Garrettson reaches on the error.
And the Lady Warriors have a runner on right away here in the 7th. I'd like to add a couple of insurance runs. It's going to bring up Ava Van de Zan, a freshman. If I remember looking at the roster correctly, it's just shocks me with the youth movement that this team has. And we talk about it also at the baseball level with only their 2 seniors on the high school boys. Fouls that one back. We're ranked number 3 the last time I had looked. That was last week. Split with Kewaskum, though, so I'm not sure. Kewaskum wasn't ranked. I'm not sure if that'll have an impact on that, though. They came and won that second game on the road in extra innings. That was a good job there. We had fun with Steve Winterhack. Broadcasting, here's the pitch, high. 1-1 to Ava Van de Zan. Nobody out. Second baseman needed to readjust her shoe a little bit. For the Lady Spartans. Here comes Gwen Westfall. Low. 2-1 to Ava. Garrettson over at first base. Nobody out. Trying to hold on to their 2-run lead. Here's the pitch inside. 3-1 to Ava Van de Zan. Stepping in. Gwen Westfall in the circle for the Lady Spartans. Right down there, and that's going to be a base hit right down the line. And advances the runner. Now runners at first and second. base hit there for. Third hit of the game for Ava Vandezan. Nice job there. What a game she's having. 3 for 4. Scored a run. Brings up number 8, Roz Rivera, the designated player. She's going to hit a cue ball shot. Going to go to first to get the out. Kind of surprised on that they didn't flip to third to get the first out. 6-3. But didn't even think about it, fielding it over there at short. I got all my numbers mixed up, so I'm not sure who's over there at shortstop. You got who that is, Jeff? Who's at short? Yeah. Oh, Allie Schaefer is over there. Strike. Yeah. I agree, too. It would have been a hard pivot snap and a snap throw over to third base, but she didn't even hesitate. Thought for sure she might look at it, but she didn't. 0-1 is the count now to Addie Braun. And a safe and an overthrow on the wild pitch, and a good job there by Garrettson getting down and scoring. And the runner moves up. Scoring on the wild pitch. And Ava Vandezan sitting over at third base with only one out. 1-1 is the count. They scored one run, didn't they? Here's one on the ground. Coming home in the dirt, but scooped up nicely to get the out, and another run scores.
Braun grounds out. Route number 2. Run scores. Brings up left fielder number 5, Olivia Lease. Harder on deck.
Am I missing something? Yeah, because it was 5-3 at the start of the inning. Scored 2. There we go. Just making sure. I could have missed something. I don't usually pay attention that much. I can't keep this many things rolling as I used to. Number 5, Olivia Lease up to bat. Here with 2 outs, nobody on. Warriors cleared them. That's a strike, 2-1. One and one. Breeze picking up again. Kind of feel it coming blowing back in the window. It's a little bit off the handle, going to get it as Westfall takes it herself and gets the out. But the Lady Warriors put 2 more up here in the top of the 7th.
But not before 2 runs come across on 1 hit.
2 on 1 hit, 1 error, and nobody left on, so they were very efficient getting those runs in. Waupun Warriors will be back here in the bottom of the 7th, trying to hold on to win second game here of the doubleheader.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field. First pitch in there for a ball from Addie Braun. Leading things off is Emma Bone here for the Lady Spartans, trailing by 4 runs. 1-1 is the count. Warriors trying to get out of here at least with a split here in the doubleheader as they lost the first game 6-0. Off the end of the bat, Bone flings that one out. Foul. Brown ahead in the count, 2-1 now. Here comes the pitch. Pulled the string on that one. A nice changeup. Fouling it off, keeps the count at 1-2. Addie Brown delivers, pulled at a string again. Lehman's going to come across field and fire again. I've loved watching her play on the diamond today. She's done an amazing job of fielding the ball over there at third base, not hesitating, being very aggressive. She knows what she can get to and what she can't, and has tried to field everything that's in her general direction and has done an amazing job today. Brings out number 12, Callista Vandenberg, the winning pitcher from the first game. A little bit low in the dirt. Ball 1. Vandenberg came in the second inning on a defensive substitution and then has stayed in since then, has hit off of the front of the plate. It's going to be fielded and fired over there. Good job there by Braun to field her position. 1-3 on the putout for the second out, and the Lady Warriors just need one more to end the game. Coach Scott Ritzman, he's legit there asking the question. He was wondering if it went off of her inside the box, which would have been.
Thank you.
Bringing up number 23 here for the Warriors. Oh, sorry, for the Spartans. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Right off the bat, drilled over. Shortstop stays with it and hopped up. Caught her. That's why they wear those face masks. Hopped up, caught her in the shoulder. That was Wersinski coming in. Brings up number 9 now, Gwen Westfall, pitcher.
Brings up the pitcher number 9, Gwen Westfall.
So reaching on the error is Wersinski. First pitch in there for a ball. Oh, saying it hit her. And Shield gets first base.
Westfall reaches on the hit by pitch.
And now you've got
catcher number 30, Kaylin Lemke.
Runners at first and second. Brings up the catcher, number 30, Kaylin Lemke. Done a good job as well behind the plate. Both of these catchers. Good arms. Nice job of blocking stuff and stopping things. Popping out of there to get some bunts. That's going to be popped up to the right-hand side, and that'll be a foul for Lemke. 0-1. 2 outs here for the Lady Warriors. They're trying to end this thing here. 4-run lead, 7-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. Again, on the doubleheader, the Lady Warriors are the visiting team. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike 2. Count is 0-2. Lemke steps in. Brown. That's going to be out in front of that changeup. Fouls it. Westfall waiting till it goes foul. Keeps the count at 0-2. 2 down. Here comes the pitch. Low in the dirt. Ooh, I thought she might throw down there just a hair late. If she would have done it right away, she would have had her. Yeah, she just needed to, if she would have made that decision right away, and it's easy for me to say because I could see it up here and I was looking over there at the second baseman. She was way off. That would have been a huge mistake on her part to get thrown out at second. That's going to be another one way out front. Change up there. That is a interesting pitch as it comes off. Fairly high at the eyes and just floats in there and just starts to drop as it gets to the plate. 1-2 for Kaylin Lemke. Sorry about that. Here comes the pitch. Fouls that one off on the outside. She's doing a good job up here battling, trying to stay alive. Keep her Lady Spartans with a chance to get back into this game. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Popped up. It's going to be out of play. Still 1-2 with 2 outs. Addie Braun steps on to the rubber. Getting ready to deliver to Lemke. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Knocked down by Westfall. 2-2. Yeah, it might be a good idea there, too. Jeff's talking about a throw behind over at first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild, and here's the pitch. Gets her swinging, picks it up, fires over to first base, and that's going to do it here as the Lady Warriors are going to win 7-3 here.
Final stats.
See if I can get those final stats to you here. We're going to be back.
Waupun, 7 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors, 7 left on. Laconia, 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, and 9 left on. Time of the ball game.
Let's spring into a new career with Saputo. Become part of a great company and team. Due to their continued growth, Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible maintenance and 12-hour shifts available in their Alto facility. Saputo offers entry-level pay starting at just under $23 per hour and operator's pay starting at over $26 an hour. Great benefits and shift pay. Log on saputo.com/careers. Spring into a new career at Saputo. Saputo is an equal opportunity employer.
The Waupun Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. Here is some of the great support they have offered over the past few years. Golf bags and umbrellas for the golf team, wrestling record boards, a wrestling mat, 3 iPads for football using Huddle, new basketballs for girls and boys teams, reseeding and landscaping of the JV soccer field, support for different tech programs, and more. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club also provides scholarships for athletes. Good luck, Waupun, in your game today. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many. A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Jerry Medema Field as we get done with our doubleheader here. Waupun Warriors split with the Laconia Spartans. They lose the first game 6-0, come back as the visiting team here in the second and win that second game 7-3. Great job there by the Warriors. They had 7 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors, 7 left on base. And the Laconia Spartans had 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, and left 3 on base. Great job pitching there for Addie Braun in this second game here with 7 strikeouts and only 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch. So a fantastic job here by the Lady Warriors, getting the victory here in Waupun. Wishing everybody out there, all the mothers, the stepmoms, the pseudo-moms, you name it, who's out there as a mother figure, wishing you all a happy Mother's Day for tomorrow. And thanks for enjoying the broadcast. I really appreciate it. It's been Jeff Sauer here for RP Sports. We'll be back on the air again, I believe. We'll be broadcasting for sure on Tuesday. I believe that Waupun Baseball will be taking on KML to see who can get that conference championship. And I also know that there will be a Thursday, but I can't remember what else I got on the docket right now. But I just checked the website, and you'll find us there. Hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. Take care. God bless, and I can't wait to see you at the Diamond.
Radio Plus Sports.
Free throw line, nice back cut, and a find to Cale Peterson. And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor and to the free throw line. A little crossover dribble, goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. Waupun on a roll right now. Will go up with the left hand, puts it in. Another steal and a basket for the Randolph Rockets.
Vanderwerf getting the ball to Spies, and she pounds one down and puts it off the arms of Delaney Rudinger and out of bounds. Walda's going to get it near the middle, and DeVries pushes it off to the right.
Off to the races the other way. Throws it up to Emba, throws it down and in. Unbelievable alley-oop to Ben Emba, and throws it down for the 2. What a feed into Ben Emba from Will Sines.
Dual feeds Johannes again. That one off the window and in. Johannes to the line.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game.
Laconia has the basketball with a chance. Madigan gets it in for Engel. Back to Madigan. Spots up. Got it! He scores!
And people, there are your state champions, the Randolph Lady Rockets. Congratulate them on an unbelievable storybook season. Your Waupun Lady Warriors are champions of Division III girls basketball.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.